What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and this is the topic that YouTube doesn't want us to talk about. It's doing everything it can to, suppress and disincentivize by yellow marking all of them. So I only ask that you consider leaving a like and a comment, and if you haven't already, maybe today will be the day I earn your subscription. There's a little red button down below. Just click that little guy. And Annie will be forever thankful. My little lady. Oh, yeah, see? Annie wants you to subscribe. Right, Annie? I gotta do a video now. Do you care? All right, well, I'm going to try to work around this. Nonetheless, interesting information coming out, going on here now in the suit with Johnny Depp and the Sun magazine in the UK. Amber Heard seems to have hit a new low. I don't know what it is about. Maybe it's just these Hollywood types, for example, that do this. But some pictures surfaced that she took of him at what is clearly a very low moment in his life. And she used it to smear him. I don't understand. I mean, that just kind of tells you everything you need to know about this woman, that she, her husband at the time is at the lowest low probably of his life. And instead of helping him, she was taking pictures of him. And also what it would appear to, at least to me, staging other pictures and bringing it up. And we're going to look at all that as well. Now, Annie Banana, you got to go down for right now. There were various claims coming out around this case. Obviously, Johnny seeks to make some amount of return for what he calls liable statements that the Sun magazine printed about him. Now, Mike Sington posts here, Amber Heard shows photos of Johnny's lunch whiskey, 4 lines, and then passed out on the floor. There's a lot going on in these photos that actually is the biggest part of what I want to put forth, okay? This is an image that I don't know who added these labels, if she did or this Mike did. But what do you notice about this table right away? Basically, it looks staged to me. It looks like something I would do when I was 18 and, someone would get a brand new fresh bag. And, oh, there's Shoe on Head here. She really thought she did something with this. Yeah. I mean, and you get like a fresh bag, or you just like roll a fat one, you take a picture of it, you're like, yeah, hardcore. That's what this looks like. Like, ooh, tobacco. Uh-oh, whiskey. Although what kind of whiskey is that? It looks kind of gnarls to me. Maybe it's beer. I can't really tell how zoomed in it is. I mean, it's a big glass. And then you have a box, property of Johnny Depp, and it says Depp branded, bad item box. Then you have 4 lines, and then you have his driver's license. And then you have, is this a tampon applicator? What? Oh, maybe that's what he uses here. But there's a lot of interesting things going on in this photo. First of all, let's look back. I wish we could see a date on this LA Times, but you have way back here what looks like to be an iPhone 3 or 4. How old is this photo? By the way, didn't label this. This looks like a cone right here. Oh, it's probably for the tobacco. So, I mean, this photo's what, 10 years old? I mean, I don't understand. What's the deal? And you see Baron Young. I'll take photos that are obviously staged for 500. Dang, Johnny is so cool. No wonder he plays a slightly nutty character so well. I mean, what was the point of this photo? Has anyone noticed that that phone is like an iPhone 4 or 5? This picture is old. Few things. If he was about to pass out from this, Why is his driver's license conveniently not face up? The box could contain anything, nobody knows. Why is the whiskey filled all the way to the top and looks like it hasn't been used? Exactly. This whole photo looks staged to me. Then you have a random Keith Richards CD that is like on an old school CDR. People haven't been burning CDs in 10 years. And then I'm sure this is Johnny's purse right here, isn't it? Oh, you forgot to label that. Whose phone is this? And then by the way, I mean, I don't want to get into how I know. You know, I have a lot of friends and I've been to a lot of parties. Used to be in a band when I was younger. And let's just say this table is awfully clean for being used for this particular issue. You know, this isn't something I partake in. And if you're a listener, I'm pointing to 4 lines of a powdery substance. This isn't something I've ever partaken in, but I have absolutely seen, you know, plenty of people who do, my friends that do. It's odd that this table is crystal clean. If that's, you know, where that's just his normal lunch. This looks like a photo that an edgy teenager set up. You know what I mean? It just looks fake. Again, and then the second photo. Here's Johnny passed out. Yeah, so? I mean, I think we've all been there. I mean, I certainly have. But what? Why are you taking photos? Why are you taking photos of your husband when he's passed out sleeping with his head inside of the what looks like to be a hotel, I don't know, cabinet? And you can see some of these top comments. Why take photos? Why not be concerned for your husband? Is that not a more normal reaction? Concern? The lines are still there, so he didn't do them, or is this staged? Here's a picture of Amber Heard with the cup. Okay, so recognize that cup in her hand? Recognize that cup? It's right here. So whose cup is that, Amber? Whose cup is that? It would appear that it's your cup. I mean, there's so much about this photo that is ridiculous. I mean, the implications that he did all this and then passed out. I mean, you wouldn't have done 4 lines and passed out. The absolute debauchery. Tobacco and not a Keith Richards CD that he burned on his 2X smart and friendly CD burner. You're going to have to be old to recognize. You're going to have to be old and broke to recognize the name brand Smart and Friendly CD burners. That was my first CD burner, Smart and Friendly. Yeah, I don't know. Are you trying to make Johnny Depp look more cool? Is that what the plan is here? You showed us that he's normal. Again, by the way, I should say this. Absolutely none of what you see in this photo indicates what that newspaper said about Johnny raising his hand. None of this proves that is correct. So what? It's just, you know, you're going after his character because you thought that was cool. Like you thought that would make him less relatable. Who told you that putting this photo out would be? I mean, you're the person that pooped in his bed. You literally pooped in his bed. You pooped in it. There is not a single photo that you could show me of Johnny Depp, unless it's him pooping in your bed, that would make it look any worse, make you look any better compared to him. He also told the High Court that Miss Heard told porky pies, which is, I guess, a UK way of saying lies, apparently. Look, I will tell you this. I don't believe that Johnny is a perfect human. I mean, I don't think anyone does. Like, who was surprised that he drinks and does these type of things? Nobody. He's never denied that, as far as I can tell. He's always had a pretty tumultuous life. But this is definitely a new low. This looks to me like it's a staged photo. And the second photo, why? What kind of spouse does that? You just take a picture and you're like, I'll need this later. Yeah, I hope it comes in handy, Amber Heard. I don't think this whole photo release thing is going to go the way you had hoped it would. I don't know. You let me know down in the comment section down below. What do you think? Do you think that this helps or hurts Johnny Depp? It does bring me back into the article from the Hollywood Reporter yesterday, who was basically saying, look, Johnny should drop this lawsuit because it makes, stuff like this is going to come out. And to a certain extent, they're right. But I don't see how this, shocking Hollywood actor does things like this. Nobody's shocked by this. Show me a picture of him raising his hand, or, something that, show me real stuff, or like, I don't think this hurts him. I think it hurts her. I'll be looking forward to your comments in the comment section down below. I'll be continuing to cover this, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss a thing. This trial is supposed to last 3 weeks. I don't think it will last that long, but we're going to see how it shakes out. It's going to be a monumental decision. I think if he wins, that bodes really well for his suit with Amber. If he doesn't win, then I don't think that helps. I suppose they are two different things, though. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.